Welcome to Hispanicize 2015 Miami, Florida. We're here with the incredible Maricel Dominguez Watson from Conexión Research. Maricel, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm really excited to be here. This is my first time as Hispanicize, and we've been planning our attendance here for months, so it's just wonderful to see it realize itself. So my name again is Maricel, and I own Conexión Research. I started the company about 8 years ago, and it was out of inspiration to just do something great and wonderful when it comes to Hispanic consumer research. So we basically specialize in reaching out to the Hispanic consumer in a way that really builds that trust with that community.
Awesome. And so what is the future for your company? For Conexión Research, what do you see? What's the grand scale? What's the big vision that you see for your company?
Okay. So basically, with Conexión Research, what we want to do is develop this huge network across the country. We are based in Houston, but we service nationwide. And we want to develop this huge network with Hispanic consumers by using what we Latinos know as that word of mouth, just basically building those relationships that Latinos are known for, and it really helps consumers really interact and really gives them that real insights that we really need for any kind of consumer study. So our vision is to work with organizations, communities, neighborhood blocks, any type of venue or association that is very involved with Hispanics within each market. And we want to build this really strong and big network so that anytime our clients come to us and they really want to get some true insight, they want to know what they're truly thinking at that time in that particular market or as a nation as a whole, we'll have this huge, what we want to call Hispanic Pueblo, that we can access for that type of information.
Awesome. Now, Maricel, I was fortunate enough to meet you earlier today, and I happen to know you're incredibly awesome, right? But don't hold back. Why are you so special? Why is your company so special? Tell us a little more about Hispanic Pueblo. That was very interesting.
Yeah, I'll tell you a couple of things. One of the things that makes us special is our entire research firm is basically comprised of Hispanics. And we have selected a group of Hispanics that come from different countries of origin and also from different acculturation levels. So our team itself is very diverse within that Hispanic community. So we're able to tap into everybody's mindset, from somebody who's from Mexico, somebody from Central America, somebody from South America, and then we find out what are the things that makes us different and what are the things that we have in common. So we have a really good, strong team in our research firm that kind of covers all ethnicities individually, well, all cultural backgrounds individually and as a whole. The Hispanic Pueblo is sort of, is coming out of that mentality that we all have. We realize that we are one huge pueblo, but there's these little unique differences between each between each country of origin, and we want to make sure it's like, how do we still stand out, but yet we are one big pueblo as a whole. And one of the things we want to do is develop this pueblo not just as a panel that may be from pre-purchased telemarketing databases or lists, because a lot of the times when you set up a panel based on lists that you purchased, you really don't know who you're talking to. And the other thing that you don't know is if you're talking to professional participants that maybe they make a living out of just participating in studies. So we want to make sure that the people that are part of this Hispanic Pueblo are people that have been reached out, and we have told them the importance of research. We're educating them about how research works and why it's important for them to voice their opinions in corporate America.
And from what we talked about earlier, you're able to get down to some real facts, for lack of a better words, the nitty-gritty of the information that these companies want, right? And you have the upper hand because we are Latinos, we are entrepreneurs, and like you said a little bit about those professional participants, right?
Yes.
So you're getting real data versus just some information that just, without heart.
Yes, I think that's a good way to say, sometimes that's kind of like the downside of research. A lot of times it is the reliability of the research is questioned. People want to know, like, well, how true is this? How do we know somebody's just not clicking away through the answers, or they're not just trying to get that money or that gift card? And so what we're trying to bring is bring credibility back to that research in a way, bring it back and hone in on some real participants, real consumers. And we're going to try to do this through events, through programs, and just to really get out there and educate the consumers as to why research is important. Because I think that's what's happened, is that the consumers have not been educated, and we have to start with that. So some people think, oh, I could just slide through a survey and there's no consequence to that. And other people don't understand why it is important to participate in the first place. So we're starting with this whole educational campaign as to why is it important for you to voice your opinion, why is it important for you to be as honest as possible, and that your opinion matters. So that's exactly kind of what the Hispanic Pueblo is going to be about.
And Maricel, that's why I'm excited for your company, because you are authentic. You are the real thing, right? And you can give some value, tremendous value, to these big companies that are looking for your information. So I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for Conexión and research, and the sky's the limit. Now, let me ask you a question. For the people that want to reach out to you, how do we get a hold of you? How do we get more of you?
Well, our website is conexionresearch.com, which is spelled CONNEXION, research.com. Conexión is sort of a mix between the connection English spelling and the Spanish spelling of Conexión. So we wanted to merge, that type of spelling. And the other thing is that tomorrow, Thursday at 10 o'clock, we are hostessing and we're sponsoring the Latina Millennium Mindset session. And on Friday, we are also sponsoring the Latino Millennial Mindset session, or at least in terms of what the Latino hombres are all about. So we have done some research for both the session on Thursday and the session on Friday, so that we can present this, and we actually interview some of these Latinos and Latinas live, and we put a nice little video clip together to kind of put a face to that information that we're showing.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting this incredible, epic event. And if you want to follow us, hashtag HISPZ15. And we want to thank you for the support.
Well, I really thank you for the opportunity. And my goal is to be a Hispanicized pretty much every year.
Awesome, awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.